Sub to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie. Okay, I just noticed it would have been easier just to say PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie, 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 sub to PewDiePie. What? I am so sorry, PewDiePie. I was just interrupted by my sister. Let's get back to sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. How would you sub to PewDiePie? Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie. Sub 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 to PewDiePie, 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 sub to PewDiePie. You know what you guys should do? Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. How about you sub to PewDiePie? Subscribe to PewDiePie. Sub 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 to PewDiePie. How about a subscription to PewDiePie? Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Are you subscribed to PewDiePie yet? Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Dude, sub to PewDiePie. And then again, subscribe to PewDiePie on a different channel. And subscribe to him on another channel. And how about you sub to PewDiePie? Subscribe to PewDiePie. How about all of you guys subscribe to PewDiePie? Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Hey, how about you guys sub to PewDiePie and do me a quick favor? Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Guys, the gap is getting bigger. It's currently at 46,347, I meant. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. After this video, I better see all the views. If this gets like 20 views, I better see 20 subscribers added to PewDiePie's count. Alright? Okay. Sub to PewDiePie. 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 How about you drop a sub to PewDiePie? Link in description. Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie. Sub to my mans, the PewDiePies. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Do you really want your ruler overtaken by an Indian channel? Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. I am doing my part. Are you guys doing your part? Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Okay, you guys are gonna have to trust me on this one. This one isn't like copy and paste me saying sub to PewDiePie. You better subscribe to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. I'm not gonna edit out that burp. Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Oh, sub to PewDiePie. Hey, yo, sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Said sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Said sub to PewDiePie. Go in the description, sub to PewDiePie. Go on your other channel, sub to PewDiePie. You better do it, and you better do it now. Cause you about to sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Ay, sub to PewDiePie. Ay, sub to PewDiePie, or else the world will end. Cause PewDiePie's our only ruler, and he's the only one that can save the earth from the Indians. Cause the Indians are going stronger and stronger. They have like 1.8 billion. Sub to PewDiePie. I said sub to PewDiePie. Did you sub to PewDiePie already? Sub to PewDiePie. You better sub to PewDiePie. 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 How about you drop a sub to the PewDiePie channel? Help my boys out. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to Mr. Beast. Sub to PewDiePie. 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 How about you drop a sub to PewDiePie? Drop a sub to PewDiePie. Drop a sub to PewDiePie. PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. You better sub to PewDiePie, or else I'll make you. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. I said this earlier, but I am doing my part. Are you doing your part? You better be doing your part. Make a video just like this. Hashtag sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. I just noticed no one's gonna watch this late in the video, so they won't even see me saying hashtag sub to PewDiePie and stuff. Sub to PewDiePie. 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 I just said sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Yeah, sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Yeah, you better sub to PewDiePie. PewDiePie. You better sub to the Brofist. You better sub to Pewds. He's the best Brofist. He's the only one that can save us from the inevitable death from T-Series. Cause they're on meth. No. Okay. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. You should sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. It's 9:19 right now. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. I could be doing my homework. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. How about you sub to PewDiePie? Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to my bands, the man's the myth, the ruler, PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to Smosh. Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Sub to my man. This is my man's, the Pewdie of Pies. Sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to my channel, sub to PewDiePie, 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 spread the word, make sure everyone knows to subscribe to PewDiePie, get your grandma, get your wife, get your kids, dude, even get your dog a channel, and subscribe to PewDiePie on all of those, Like, I got my sister subscribed. What are you gonna do? Sub to PewDiePie. 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 You should subscribe to the PewDiePie. Subscribe to 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 Jacksepticeye. Subscribe to Markiplier. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Sub 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 to PewDiePie. Give PewDiePie a sub. Sub to PewDiePie. 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 Sub to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie, sub 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 to PewDiePie. 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 Yeah, sub PewDiePie. You better subscribe to PewDiePie. You better subscribe to PewDiePie before I tell you once again who's the best. PewDiePie, PewDiePie, PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie, PewDiePie, PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie. Check the description, the PewDiePie link will be there. Sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie. Do you want to be invaded by Indians? Sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie. I have nothing against Indians, by the way. Sub to PewDiePie, 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 sub to me, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, only one more minute. Sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Give PewDiePie a nice sub. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got some subs. I'm just trying to do my part, I'm just a young 12-year-old trying to do his part, I'm not a big YouTuber, so of course I don't have that much of an impact, but I'm trying my best out here, man. And yeah, honestly, I wouldn't say I'm a day one, but I've been here before, before you took over Smosh, so I guess that's pretty good. And yeah, see you later, dude. Bye.